Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking time out of y'all's busy schedule to stop in and see what it is I'm up to. It is just now 10 o'clock on the 15th of March 2023. It's 48 degrees Fahrenheit outside, 8.8 Celsius according to this conversion chart. It's clear out. Tomorrow's supposed to go up to 73, Friday 83. So, crazy weather. I haven't really done a whole lot of anything. So this will probably be a short one. Last night I got home and I started to make something to eat and realized I got a bunch of stuff in the refrigerator that needs to get cleaned up, eaten up, used up before I throw it out. So that's basically what I've been doing. Most of last night, all of today, just digging through, and there was a little bit of cottage cheese left, so I'd eat that. I had about I don't know what size container that is, 2 pound container of potato salad. I had a quarter of it left, so maybe half a pound, a little less. I threw in the last of a bag of cheese. I threw in some bacon and some chow chow relish and some jalapeno peppers, chopped up diced jalapeno peppers, and a thing of tuna fish, and mixed all of that up. That was the mustard potato salad from Walmart. So that took that almost empty container and gave me a big old pile of tuna potato salad to eat. So, yeah, there's like I had just a little bit of hamburger meat left. So I made a taco up with that. Um, just whatever. There was a little bit of bean salad, so I ate that up. I just forged through the refrigerator and cleaned it out. Now I've got almost an entire shelf clean. Of course, I've been rearranging stuff and whatnot, but so found a package of English muffins that had been in there almost too long, but not. So I cooked those up. A little bit of cream cheese with some diced jalapenos, a little bit of bacon. So my computer keeps going off and on. I've got it set for if I don't touch it for a minute that it shuts itself down. So that's what you get that flashing for. I switched from the True Lemon to the True Lemon orange packets. That doesn't have a funky aftertaste to it. So, I went up to this evening, actually just a little while ago. I went up to the corner to get gas because, well, Sam's Club that I usually go to, and is generally 25 cents or more cheaper, they're closed down so that they can reconstruct the gas station. I guess make it easier for us to get in and out of, and maybe add more tanks or something. I don't know, or more pumps. But anyway, I went online and I checked all the usual places, Wawa and Racetrack, and like over. I'm on Atlantic Boulevard, and a lot of stuff is over on Beach Boulevard, which is, I don't know, it's 3 miles the other 3 miles away. Usually it's cheaper on Beach Boulevard, but every place I checked was the same price. So, or close enough, $3.49, $3.50, $3.49. And I'll drive a little bit to get, if I can save enough, but to save a penny, it's a penny a gallon over 15 gallons. It's what, 15 cents? Yeah, not worth driving real far. And there wasn't anything close that I could save even a penny. So, Anyway, I just wandered up to the corner. It's cold out there pumping gas, I'll tell you what. And I got my ice. And yeah, so now I'm back home again. And yeah, it's just kind of like puttering around. I was trying to put together a junk robot, a junk sculpture last night. And I've got this idea in my head. And I've got the parts. And I know it'll work. But it wasn't working. And I got frustrated and I smacked. I didn't actually smack the sculpture. I smacked the little platform I was working on here on the bed. And it went flying. And I lost all kinds of parts. This room is still total chaos. I've still got half a dozen boxes over here piled up that I need to finish, go through and put up here or down under the bed or whatever. So slowly but surely, I'm still working on it. But I did find the leather working tools that I wanted. I got a couple of little projects for that I want to get done. So even though I say like I haven't really done anything, I haven't done anything super constructive. I haven't done what I really wanted to do. But and even that's not total. Like I did find the leather stuff. There's a couple of other projects I have in mind. I need to be able to get outside to do them though. Basically spray paint projects. It's just too cold. Even though it wasn't too cold for me, it's too cold out there for the spray paint. So either too cold or too damp or, something. Anyway, it is what it is. It'll get done or it won't. Eventually it'll get done. I want to put a tarp over my porch right outside my door. If you've watched, my son put a small porch out there for me, and I've added a table to it. And I do a lot of my stuff out there because it's really nice. But I want to put a tarp over it of some sort. Just an awning. They can get expensive, so. And I'm kind of a miser. I keep trying to find inexpensive ways to get it done. I've got a couple of ideas. It's just putting it into fruition. So I end up getting my son over here to do most of the work anyway. Just because I can't reach up and I want to put some screw eyes or screw hooks into the wall to hook the tarp on, and I can't do that. I can't have my arms up and be rotating like that. I just they won't do it. So anyhow, just little things like that. I need to get out and redo the fence around it's not really garden, it's just ferns actually at this point, that I put up around the front of the porch. They got knocked over, and I just haven't had the time or energy or the right weather or whatever to get out there and figure out some way to put them up so that they won't fall back over again. Probably need to drive stakes, huh? It's probably the right way to do it. Not that I ever do things the right way. But I've got a bunch of bromeliads. It's cold tonight. It's supposed to drop down into the low 40s, maybe even chillier. And last year, I rescued a bunch of bromeliads from my daughter's house. She had planted them in these big barrels, and they got 10 hours worth of sun a day. So they were pretty much sunburned. They weren't happy. I brought them home. I cleaned their roots off. They do just as well without a whole lot of stuff on their roots. And I've been kind of not pampering them because I haven't really been paying that much attention, but I've been keeping them, where they get some sun, but if it gets cold, I bring them in the house. And even though I don't think it's going to get that cold tonight to bother them, but I want to get them. I've got a couple of different little baskets that I'm thinking of put them in. I really need to stop and get some bromeliad soil, nice and loose, and kind of like it's just like vermiculite and sphagnum moss or something. Doesn't pack down. So right now they're sitting in the kitchen by the windowsill. So they got some nice light today, but it wasn't as cold out. It wasn't as cold in the house as it was outside. So it's kind of this way about doing a video tonight. Just letting it go, and then I'll be going over to the daughter's house tomorrow for dinner. We won't have the tutoring Thursday. Sassy started a different gymnastics class or dance class or something. I'm not 100% sure, but so we won't be having that until we figure out a different date. That family is so busy. Every day they're doing something. So, like Sassy's older brother is a BMX bike racer, and then he's got things that he's involved with at school, and then she's got other things that she's involved with, and yeah, so they're just constantly busy trying to find an afternoon to get an art class in. Seems to fluctuate here, there, and elsewhere, but not a major big deal. Anyhow. Let's see, there's still a few things in the refrigerator I need to figure out what to do with. A little bit of lunch meat and cheese. I'll probably end up having that in a little while. But some cheese dip. I was thinking the other day, I bought blue cheese, and I was like, I should have bought cream cheese. I started going through the refrigerator, and I've got cream cheese. So it's something my grandmother used to make up all the time. Just blue cheese and cream cheese, and you mix it all up. And she would have it on celery or pepper pieces or crackers. And I'm not crazy about pepper pieces. I don't like celery, but I love blue cheese on crackers or on rye bread. And I bought rye bread, so I could toast that up and do that up that way. Sometimes I add a little bit of garlic to it, just to funk up the funk a little bit. That was something I learned off of, I think it was Alton Brown on one of his shows. He was adding garlic to blue cheese, and I'm like, man, I like both of those things. So there's that the TV popping back on, or the monitor popping back on. Anyway, I guess that's about it. Just touching base. I was feeling really good today. I slept Excuse me. I slept really well last night for the most part. I mean, I was up every hour and a half or 2 hours as usual. And then at like 1 o'clock or so, I said, all right, I'll go lay back down. And when I get up the next time, I'm up. I didn't get up the next time until almost 3:30. So I actually got in like almost 2 hours, almost a full 2 hours. But anyway, that's just the way it goes. So, let me know what you think, folks. Give me a thumbs down or thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around your social media, that'd be fandoculous. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We ain't promised tomorrow, people. We ain't promised our next breath. Until I see y'all again, I hope you have a fandoculous day. Sláinte, y'all. Bye-bye.